reality shows,
Okay.
like the Lekki,
Okay.
like the Lekki housewives.
Okay.
The real Lekki housewives that we have in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Even though I don't watch that show because sometimes it makes me feel like, oh, my IQ is low.
That's
So
serious.
sorry. But
they are trading on that.
yes,
Because they
there are
know
people
that
who
right? You could be happy now. You could actually be glad seeing all of this on movie. They talk about the life, the fake life, and you're actually excited. But you need to think about what's going to be the same being shown after that show.
Yeah.
Like we are trying to put now, the show's going to end. We are some viewers going to live their life, want to pattern their lives according to the show they've watched. And I'm proud of.
I don't want to.
I'm not in my not even. I'm only saying.
Okay,
I'm actually asking that.
But can you mention the celebrity?
Mine or my producer, I don't know. Producer can I okay, so wait, I'm thinking about that.
Okay.
Because mentioning the celebrity, so being a nuisance is also.
Can look for you.
Let's look
you
for
better
me.
not let my husband hear this because it's
Oh,
fun.
it's far.
Wow.
Hello, beautiful people. You're welcome to another exciting episode of Handles and Opinion with this beautiful, smart, and intelligent co-host. I don't know if we need to reintroduce ourselves anyway, because it's been a while I appeared on your screen. But at the same time, I should do this for the sake of those that will watch for the first time. My name is Ayo Adewi, MC Teka, the world calls me. And I go towards my right here.
I am Timmy Dayo, the media
Eventually. Okay.
Okay, should I talk?
Yeah,
I thought you
don't
were
talk.
point to me. I'm sorry. Alright, my name is Ogumbo Michael Akobi. My friends call me MC Smith. Thank you.
Ooh.
Yeah, one of the finest MC got in Lagos, Nigeria. And more. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, welcome back, viewers. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's what we MC gentlemen. All right, today's going to be a different topic. As you all know, bring you fresh, new, and very philosophical topic whenever you eat your screen this week. All right, today we're going to be talking about something important. I really want everybody to just pay attention to it. Yes, I've experienced it. Everybody must have experienced it. And in fact, as you speak, you could be experiencing this in your home, in your city, on your screen, or anywhere. We want to talk about this very important topic: toxic entertainment. At the moment, I don't know why people are so used to it, so glued to it. I mean, we just want the negativity around us to just be on our screen. And I begin to wonder why this purpose. What are the factors that could make this happen? Okay, so that's what we're going to be examining today. I mean, why are people so glued to toxic entertainment? But I think we need to start with what is that toxic entertainment? We actually need to define it so that people can actually know what I'm talking about here. So where do I go, left or right? Where the right? TV or ladies first?
No,
All right.
no, men first.
Okay. Is it
I'm going to change the role today.
Oh, sorry.
I know.
Why she said men first?
I'm a man.
I said
I'm a man.
You're in bed.
I'm a man.
Menses.
Wait, it's
But I don't see my menses.
Okay.
Don't go
Sorry,
there.
I
Don't
don't
go
I
there,
don't see
please.
menses.
You
Not that I
should
don't see
fly
my
the street. I beg.
Alright.
All right. It's a regular law. It's a rule of thumb actually to do the ladies first. Permit to come to you, your lordship.
You heard
So
me,
now,
menses.
when you talk about toxic entertainment, basically we need to define it, toxic in the first place. And I know toxic actually is a very simple word, but now it's coming with entertainment. So we can define both words together. It's all right. So when you say toxic entertainment, how does that sound to you? What can you make of that?
When what we call entertainment is filled with talk, with negativity.
Let the world hear you when use your mic.
I don't wait.
Mm-hmm.
Want to. All right. When the entertainment, when the mainstream is filled with toxicity, I mean, negativity, basically.
Okay.
I think that's what toxic entertainment is.
Oh,
about.
yeah. That's a good definition. But does that appear to be the same on your page?
Yeah, sure. Because toxic on its own has to do with negativity,
Yes.
be it harassment, offensive,
Okay.
kind of thing.
Okay.
When it is now infused with entertainment, it means
Okay.
that entertainment is toxic, is
Poisonous.
filled with
Yeah,
poisonous.
Poisonous. So
That's
we can just say that toxic entertainment are basically entertainment that feed poison, that's
Yeah.
capacity to actually poison the mind, misinterpretation, gossip, fight, offensiveness, hallucination, all of those things. Well, that's serious. Well, it's not as serious as the fact that people, viewers,
Yeah.
okay, there's so much glued to it. And if you look at it, people are even making money from this negative
Yeah,
entertainment.
sure.
They are making fame from negative entertainment.
Sure.
Now, before we address that, let's actually address factors that could be responsible for reasons why people, viewers, youth especially, are glued to toxic or negative entertainment. Let's pick factors. I don't know. Tell me, do you have anyone to share with us?
Well, I think negative comments, negative entertainment, negative content
Okay.
can bring about the release of dopamine.
Okay. Please expatiate.
And you know that's
big medical.
neurotransmitter. Yes.
Oh, yeah, now for
You
non-medical people that are watching us, how do I explain to my grandfather? Yeah, release of
Well,
epidemic.
that's it.
Dopamine.
That's it.
What do you call it?
Yeah, let's go to
Dopamine.
dictionary. All of you check your
Yeah,
You that
yeah.
said it.
Oh yeah, go to dictionary and go
Easy
and check.
formula for us. You that-
No, what do you mean?
I'm checking
Do you
my-
think I'll come on the show and not know what? But I want you to learn.
No,
Go to
but I
dictionary.
think no, from little I know in biology, I think the
All
dopamine
right.
is actually a hormone that is being released when you are
Yeah.
excited. when you are happy.
Neurotransmitter.
The neurotransmitter.
Yes.
That's the medical term. I'm trying to put it in
Okay,
my-
yes.
for the
When
sake
you're
of
excited.
safety, might not be no.
Yes.
biologically
And
sound.
negative content helps with that. It
Really?
releases that. Yes. It helps you get stuck to the program. You're excited to see what's wrong with other people's
And that
lives.
is what entertainment is when they do suspense, when they do fights, when they do because you are happy to watch. I want to see to the end of it. I think.
Yes.
Hmm.
So as I was saying before that negative content helps with the release of dopamine. You're excited to see what other people are doing, the mess they are creating with their lives, and you get stuck to it.
Mm.
Do you understand?
Okay.
And when you're okay, let's look at some live. Okay, let me not use the word live. Let's look at some reality shows.
Okay.
Like the Lekki,
Okay.
like the Lekki Housewives.
Okay.
The real Lekki Housewives that we have in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Even though I don't watch that show because sometimes it makes me feel like, oh, my IQ is low.
That's
So
serious.
sorry. But
But they are trading on that.
yes,
Because they
there are
know
people
that
who can do without seeing that show in a
If
day.
we look into the actual facts,
Okay.
these are things that happen. Right? We still have some people that are elite and they are very foolish people. You
Elite
understand?
and foolish.
Oh my
because
gosh.
the fact that
Okay.
because I think that those are the kind of thing they are trying to bring to people's notice, to people's attention. That
Mm.
you can see
You can
some
have
people,
all the money and
you
still
can
be
and
foolish.
still not have that
Yes.
IQ up to the task. You
And it's
understand?
just all about
Hey.
I go to this party. Oh, your body's not
So that means that
perfect.
this is about
I'm
gossip,
like,
it's about
God.
lie, it's about hallucination, it's about what is not real, it's about fake, like all of those.
Yes, and it makes me feel like,
Negativity.
oh, I feel like I'm done watching this show.
Oh,
Yeah, but there are a lot of people who are stuck on this kind of
Yeah.
shows. You go on social media and you see people discussing it that, oh, when my favorite was on it, Iyabo Ojo, Aunty Iyabo Ojo.
Oh.
When she was on it, yeah. I had to say that. When she was on it,
Okay.
I heard a lot
Good
of
mother.
things.
I tell you.
I was talking about the show, yes. We got a lot of comments about why she did this, why she did that. And one day she just came out and said, all those things that you guys are talking about, these things are scripted. This is not me. I have
Yeah.
met her. When I was working with AIT then, I'd met this woman. She was so sweet. And seeing this other side, I'm like, is this lady like
She's
this?
an actress.
But because I know that these things are scripted,
Yeah.
it is intentional. The negativity on the show it's very intentional for
Yeah,
people
it's
to
a
watch
market. It's a market.
because they
It's
know
a-
that people
it's a
will be
market.
stuck on this negative thing.
Yeah.
They are excited to see this negativity. Like, oh, she's done her nose. Oh, she just did an operation on her tummy, or a surgery on her tummy. Oh, she's got the biggest BBL. Oh, this BBL broke
You
and
know-
it's
You
stinking.
know that in a way that is a lifestyle that some people are looking up to live. Like, I want to be like this.
So I think that's an effect
It looks
of
stupid to
negative.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That is the
yeah.
lifestyle that someone is aspiring.
I
that
think
is
Yeah.
that's
doing
an
and doing
effect.
all
That's
those
an effect
things.
of negative entertainment. You right?
Yeah.
So you actually saying that it releases dopamine, right? Cool.
It helps with the
It's
release.
helped to release great.
Yes.
Now, but the truth is, why we're having that fun, while we're having that moment, and we are being elated, we need to also think about the end point, the end result of side effect, right? you could be happy now. You could actually be glad seeing all of this on movie. They talk about the lie, the fake life, and you're actually excited. But you need to think about what's going to be the same being shown after that show.
Yeah.
Like we are trying to put now, the show's going to end. We are some viewers want to live their life, want to pattern their lives according to the show they've watched. And that's
And
what
it
the
gets people
society.
stuck.
I'm
watching
telling you,
the show.
you are talking about being scripted. We don't care. Some people don't even know how to filter scripted content with
Yes,
reality.
reality. That's
yeah.
it.
And another factor I see today is that human element want to inculcate, they want to infuse this negativity, okay, this scandal kind of life into entertainment because they want it to happen like that. And the more it happens, the more viewers they get. And to me, it appears
And
that
the more money they make.
the more money they make.
Yes.
So it appears to me that the so-called entertainers, they're actually marketing, they have, they're actually filming money, they are getting money, they're getting fame
Trends.
from all of, they're getting trained, all of these things. Now, another good example we want to check on is this, our world entertainers, the celebrities.
Okay.
The way the fans fight over them is serious. And I begin to wonder, the fight among celebrities is actually real. Do they actually fight? The goats among them, among celebrities, right? Let's be like that.
Yeah.
The big
Let's
artists,
assume I'm fighting with you now.
you are fighting with me. Could the fight be real? We might not be fighting actually. It could be in the same room like they're talking and gisting, and our fans will killing themselves.
All right, for me, I think that people in the media space they
Okay.
understand what the people want. They understand,
And they sell it to them.
they sell it to them. They understand their attention span. They understand what is calling on their attention. And based on that fact, at the end of the day, they understand how the algorithm of the media works.
Okay.
It works with engagement.
And
The
that
likes,
is that
the comments,
negative,
the
all this
shares.
entertainment that
Yes.
brings.
You know, in the world of journalism, there's something called negative news is news.
The news, yeah.
Bad news is
It's still
news.
the news.
In fact, it's the best of news.
Or it will go viral.
You know, when a dog, when it bites someone, it's not news.
It's normal.
But when the man decides to bite the dog,
Wow.
that is the news.
Yeah.
So I agree with what you're saying about the algorithm.
Do you get? So they understand how this algorithm works, and then they now probably look for a celebrity and then find something negative in that. So probably the celebrity is a known maybe actor or a football star or something like that. Maybe a random fan just comes and peck the person. They can just create a story that will last a lifetime.
A terrible one.
That might even bring
A
fortune.
terrible one.
A terrible one.
And
I
you
will
exaggerate it.
And they will make fortune from it.
Mhm.
Forgetting the fact that this person you're talking about has a life.
It's a lie.
Has a
And
life.
I think people need to be careful about. Well, the truth is, if you are there making some controversial issues in order for you to get views or get attention, you need to know what you are doing because it's actually ending. It's on someone's head, right? So for me, okay, like even I think we can also put controversial issues under toxic entertainment.
Yeah, sure.
There are many celebrities today that they grew from these controversial issues.
That is their fault. That is their strength.
I'm telling you,
That is their strength.
just come up there.
That is their own industry.
That's serious.
Like they just look out for controversial issues and they just sit on it. They cook it, boil it,
boil it
and
and
start to
service
serve it to everybody.
and
Yes.
get viewers.
And even people
People are
ride-
anticipating for the next news. from them.
Imagine.
And people even ride on this controversial news to
They
become
do the
stars.
lot.
To become
I
stars.
can
Yeah.
give you an example.
Yeah.
Someone like Toto DK. Toto DK rode on negative news to
Oof.
become a
To
star.
become a star.
You know, when she was rising then, she rode on, oh, she's about committing suicide. Oh, she's angry. Oh, she's depressed. Oh, she never
And then-
committed the
Yes,
suicide.
ma'am.
And glory to God, she's where she is today.
Yeah.
But these things have disadvantages.
They have.
Okay,
Heavy
can we
disadvantages.
also say nuisance is also a total entertainment? I know of a musician, an artist in Nigeria, who to me, if at the moment, well, he's a celebrity, so to say. Let me just be like that.
I don't know the person.
He's a celebrity, but it's not a celebrity that you can be proud of.
I don't want to.
I'm not. You might not even. I'm only saying.
Okay,
I'm actually
But you
asking
know-
that.
But
You
can you
know,
mention the celebrity?
Mine or my producer, I don't know. Producer can I? Okay, so wait, I'm thinking about that
Okay.
because mentioning the celebrity, so being a nuisance is also.
Can look for you.
Let's look
You
for
better
me.
not let my husband hear this because it's
Oh,
fun.
it's far.
From the first day he accused a woman of killing her husband. Jesus, I don't want to use the word hate. I dislike this person. How dare you
Decency
do
is
that?
what he rise on.
God forbid. I imagine, God forbid, evil won't happen to my parents. But imagine something happening to my father, God forbid, and then one nuisance stand up one day and says it's my mother that killed my father. I will just chop off his head and go to jail in peace.
Yeah.
How dare you? And you know, because we are youth in Nigeria, we ride on negative news, and you know, our
It's
Nigerian
not
youth,
a Nigerian
they are too
thing.
emotional.
Basically.
Nigerians are emotional.
Yeah, we judge the emotional.
Youths generally, Nigerian
Yes,
youths are emotional. Let them say that is the road. They will not follow that road, though. But let them say they killed somebody on that road. Everybody will go to that road to go and see what is happening there. We are too emotional, and this dude just rose one night. Doing anything, yeah, and then rolled on this news and became a star. Yeah, it's good. I became a star. You know, opportunities happen to everyone. You get, and he picked the opportunity, and he used it. Glory to God about that. But why do you have to write on negativity? Yeah, I know you're helping people. We're not mentioning it, right? Yeah. I know you're helping people. I know you've used your platform to, but you see that negative part of it. It's too much.
So the thing is, people don't get to see the good part of people, of personality. Right?
Yeah.
If that person you are saying, okay, decides to stay on the good path, you might not, I might not. Some other people might have not.
I agree with you.
Right. But a pinch and horns of negativity.
No, that's too much. That's too much.
But
that's
I think
too much.
That was hard. So like he said, that says more. Negativity says more.
Yeah.
And because they understand the market,
And
they infuse that
know
negativity.
how gullible people are.
Yeah, I'm telling you. So they infuse the
how myopic
negativity.
people can be.
Okay, so what is the negative, what is the disadvantage of riding on negative news to become a star or to blow your page?
So I was going
or to
there.
make
I was
yourself
going there.
popular?
For that, what happens is if you understand the market, you won't stay there forever. Just like Todike you mentioned, right?
Yeah.
She came through that head. Does she
Okay.
still shot like that? No.
She doesn't.
So basically-
but you see, some of us that saw those news then,
Okay.
we still have it at the back of our mind.
That is your own cup of tea.
I love her. I love her. But you see, there are some things. The brain is a
She has
unique
moved
storehouse.
that.
She
She has moved on.
that.
That's her. But it's still here.
Oh, it is you.
You cannot come and slap me now. And then you say, oh, I'm sorry. When you leave, yeah, I've forgiven you, but I cannot forget.
Like in Yoruba, that says that the person that
That fools, okay.
that fools, yeah,
Yes.
will forget that I actually
my
pulled
brother.
it. But it's the person that passed
that
away.
party
brother.
with his
Yes,
brother,
that
my
remembers
sister.
those things.
Changes happen. Okay? And things change, right?
Like we all make
So when
mistakes,
speaking,
right?
total that you mentioned, she could have used that to gain the industry, to enter the
Yes,
industry.
she actually did that. And
This
it's
Wala
painful
Olori we're
now.
talking about too, well, I didn't mean he's wise, and though it could have gone beyond that state, but he rode from that nuisance, and that's still his operation at the moment, right?
And it's still popular.
But the truth is this. How long can that nuisance sustain personality? Think about it.
As long
Now,
as
when he
Nigerian
came-
youths are still who they are.
Break that man, Tito DK, what's his name now? Portable. Even
A whole lot of
this
people.
white
Look
man, I
at
don't want to mention
Joseph.
his
Look
name.
at Joseph, this Yoruba actor. You know Joseph. He's an actor. He's a
I know
Joromi. So I know this dude. This dude wrote the negative thing. Yeah, we've done a couple of films together. He's an awesome actor, very, very good actor. But one day he saw that, I'm not blowing, I never blow. And this dude started doing nudes. Yeah, we never saw his main thing on social media, but the cheek of the butt, the chest, every part of the
And
body.
did that sell?
It did!
They have
This
their
dude
own
is a
industry.
star today.
They have
You
their
needed
own-
to see a whole lot of people on his page there looking, and he knew what he needed to do. He started doing exercises and everything. So he had abs, big muscles, and so it would just cover.
Six parts.
It would just
Oh.
cover, the main
trust
deal
me,
with
Nigerian
with just
girls, they don't see
handkerchief.
that.
But the butt cheeks, every other part of the body, the chest, every part was on social media, and everybody just. And now he's a star.
So I think what is important here, right, is one is to understand the negative market and judiciously plan how to use it to ride to a greater grade or positive end. But for me,
Well, actually, there's nothing like a negative market.
Really?
From my own point of view. The
Okay, let me
market
know.
is the market.
market is market.
What you're selling.
So, where
understanding
does
your
Toxic
customers.
Entertainment now play the part?
No. It's still the market.
It's still a market.
Yeah.
Well, for me,
Hmm?
my opinion. Okay, let me allow you.
Okay, because I just feel like the market as okay now. Let's say you want to sell bean cake, akara. You're frying akara and you're doing moi. Not everybody likes akara. Some people want moi, but it's still the same product. It's still the same,
The same sauce.
still the
Raw
same beans.
material.
Like the same raw material.
Okay.
So you already know who you're serving. It's still the marketplace. It's still the same people. People that are still buying that bad thing are still buying good thing.
the good thing.
You understand? So it is still the market. Some people that does not like portable. Some people that like portable still like Tope Alabi. They still like. You understand? But they are still. It's still the same market.
Yes.
There's nothing like there is bad market or there is good market.
Well,
You'd be
Alabi.
surprised that these same people would have their songs in their phone.
And you understand?
The same person. One person would like Portable, would like Tope
Tope
Alabi,
Alabi.
would like
We'll even be going to portable show. We'll leave portable show to go
the
to
Tope
Tope Alabi
Alabi
show.
show. Okay.
Do you understand?
That's a good life. I don't want negative.
That is
One of the
No,
negative-
that is
it's
why
not.
the producer is okay. What is the essence of production? It's because of your customers.
And
Yes,
they have
yes,
market for it, right? They
If there's no-
produce it.
They know. They know these
Well,
things.
for me, I think this negativity thing has disadvantage.
Obviously.
Yes, for
Obviously.
me, the first disadvantage I would like to point out is that it brings out, everybody in this life, we have the good and the bad side, but it exaggerates the terrible side of humans and makes you look like you're witch hunting.
Yeah.
In fact, the person you're witch hunting at that period might eventually turn to depression. And then you feel, oh yeah, I'm making my money. You're not pathetic. It's not your business. The other person is in depression, wallowing in depression, might even commit suicide at the end of the day. You're making your money, it's not your business. Whether you want to die or not, it's not my business.
Yeah.
So one disadvantage I would like to pinpoint is that it makes the producers of this show, the individuals, the content creators, it makes them less empathetic.
Yeah.
That's
Because they have different goals of the market.
yes.
Their priority differs.
It differs.
Because at that time, the trends, the gains, that's their priority.
Yeah.
Yes.
They don't care
The
the ripple effects of
And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
another thing
Because-
is, as an individual, you say, "Oh, I want to write on negative news." Where are you going to? You want to be the president of World Bank, and you think negative news can get you there. Yes, you might have started with negative news, but when you get there, it's going to haunt your ass later. It's going to bite you in the ass later.
Now, another
There is no
effect.
how. I know where I'm going to in the industry, and I'm not going to write on negative news. So I don't know anybody would say that, oh,
So
Temidayo
wait,
does
wait,
this,
Temidayo,
That is still
blah,
the
blah,
same
blah,
reason. That is still the
later.
same reason why we have Tope Alabi and we have portable.
So what if? Well, let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Their
I'm going to
priorities
put on the spot.
differ.
I'm gonna put on the spot.
I can
Yes.
refer Tope Alabi to be a governor of a state. Can anybody appoint? Maybe I don't know.
So let me put on the spot now.
You
Now,
understand?
you know where you're going to
Alright.
the industry. Like, how many years do you think it will take you to get there?
I'm going to answer this question this way. We talked about fulfillment one time.
Okay, yeah. It's just all these shows.
Yeah,
Yes,
sure,
and we
yeah.
talked about happiness,
Mm-hmm.
and we talked about success.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that is the thing. I don't want to delve into it because it's a long topic. Okay, but I'm also going to just speak about it. Okay.
I'm going to
Yeah, success. Success. We have this traditional definition of success. You must have a car, you must have a house, you must have all the money in the world, you must have everything. But for me, that's not what success is. Where I am going to, as long as it's at my pace, I've learned that thing the hard way.
All right.
Blessing CEO posted something one time like that many years ago, that she built a house. And you see that time, I was trusting God on breakthrough and everything. I cried. I'm older than this girl. Oh Lord Jesus, how
So
conscious I
you said,
should this
you
and
said
that.
you're going to work on your pace in as much
At my pace.
Great.
Yes.
So the second
At
part
my
of that
pace. And that's
question-
success for me.
Yeah.
The
Do you
second
understand?
part of that question is,
Contentment.
what if I ask
Yes.
you that if negativity brings the journey faster and still gives you success?
I'm going to try
You do
not
that?
to ride on negativity.
Yeah, I see.
But in case somebody says, Timina, you're a bad person, you're this, you're that, you're that. I
Okay.
try to debunk it, yeah.
Okay.
But at the same time, I'm not going to intentionally
Intentionally.
ride on
Okay, so what if I
negativity.
tell somebody like that it frees to chase cloud with your name? Are you doing that?
No, I'm not. I am not.
And I'm
Chase
thinking,
cloud?
and I'm thinking, if you're saying no to it, Slim to might be saying, what is there? It's okay. But it's on the opinion that negativity doesn't matter.
And that's
The person you
okay.
mentioned, actually, I'm not a fan of.
Okay.
Well,
So,
There are a lot of things I do
so Slim
apart from
seems
the
to
media.
dislike controversial people.
There are a lot of things I
I
do.
dislike controversy
Controversy.
on its own.
On
I
its
do
own.
too.
So anybody
I do
writes
So
too.
anyway,
about
that propagates
controversy,
controversy.
I do too, but unfortunately, my person. No, I don't like controversy, but my
Okay.
person draws controversy
Your person.
because
Because
if I
you're
do shoot like this,
Hmm.
a lot of people say, "Oh, they add like 50 to years, and it makes me like, oh God,
I don't like
Can I
controversy
rest?
at
I
all.
don't
Well,
like
but
controversy.
finally on this, another important thing I think everyone needs to be careful of is the ripple effect it has on the consumer, right?
yes,
Like you mentioned, the producers of all of this negative content, they don't even care. They want to just be
Their
popular, they want to
priority.
make money, they want
Just
to
wanna
fly
make it.
jet, all of those things. And like you mentioned, they are not pathetic, sympathetic. They don't even care who is consuming. But anyway, viewers, listen. We are much more concerned about you. We love you, and we need to just let you understand that even though they are selling this market to you, it's important to be careful what you
Yeah.
consume.
Yeah.
And especially if you're a positive person. I mean, you desire good thing in your life, you want to grow, you want to be positive about your dreams, your imaginations. You need to be careful of what you consume on social media, on the internet, what you listen to, places that you visit. Because there is no how you are positive and you're consuming negative things and you think it will make sense. Excuse me.
Yeah, you can't do
It
it.
can't work like that. So for me, being a positive person, you need to try your best way possible to accommodate, to entertain, and to do things in a positive manner.
Yeah.
And you just have to live with that words.
and if you
make
think
sure-
negativity rides your boat,
That is
yeah,
up.
free.
That is up to you.
We actually
That's up to
discourage
you.
them. We discourage them on this show.
Okay,
All right. On something, last of
Yes,
this.
I wanted to say if negativity rides your boat, you're free to do that. But please don't run anyone mad in the process of trying to, blow as they say.
Want to make money, want to live
You're
good
trying
life.
to
Don't
trend
run
and everything.
anyone mad. That's
Don't
very
run
important.
don't run anyone to
Slim, any
depression.
last one from you for the people?
All right, for me, I'll just tell you, live your life to the fullest. If it's negativity, carry on.
Carry
If it's goodness, carry on. At the end of the day, we'll see who stands strong. Thank you.
And many songs have been sung and written and say either good or bad. One day,
We'll see
the end will justify it. All right, till we come my way next time. And again, do not forget to subscribe. If you have not subscribed to this channel, it's important. And please, we're begging you, your 20 seconds to click the bell icon. It go a long way for us.
Subscribe, please.
So that when we post new content, you get the beautiful first person to say that.
Yeah, subscribe, please. Call your family, your friends, your dog, your cat, your
Love
neighbor,
you.
everybody. Let them subscribe.
At this point,
And we love you. It is.
peace out.
Bye.